Yo, what's up YouTube? Back again with another exciting video. I left y'all last time on the hay bale series part 1. We were shooting through the hay bale with all the pistol rounds. We weren't able to get through it. I promised y'all part 2. That's what we're here for today. I got 10 rifles, 10 different calibers. We're gonna be starting off with some of my littlest magnums and going up to some of my biggest magnums. We're gonna try and get through this hay bale. Let's go. This is gonna be a quick look at some of the ammo we're going to be using, and then we're going to go over yonder and look at some of the rifles. We're going to be starting off with the 22 Magnum, going up to the 357 Magnum, on up to the 44, up to the 5.56. Up beside that is the 243, real common deer round down here. We're going to send this rifled slug down through there. We got the true tested 30-30. Beside that is the monster 444 Marlin. I'm excited to see what it'll do. Up beside that is the 30-06. And the last gun we're going to be shooting is going to be the 7mm mag. Let's go look at the guns and let's get into this video. Kicking off our list right here, we're going to be using the Marlin 22 Magnum. Followed up by the Rossi 357. We're going to be using a Ruger 44 Magnum. We have a Precision bolt action 5.56. We have a beautiful Ruger American 243. There's going to be the Rossi right there slinging that rifled slug out of there. Up beside that is a beautiful Marlin 336 stainless steel 30-30. We have the big boy lever beside it, the 444 Marlin. It's also a Marlin. We have a Remington 700 and 30-06. And on the end we have the biggest one, the 7mm mag. Let's get into this video, see if we can get through this hay bale. Here we got the Marlin 925 22 Magnum. We're going to be shooting a 50 grain bullet, running about 1,500 foot per second. Let's see what it does. I left my cardboard at the house, so we're just going to send them straight through the center. Get it on fire. Here we go. All right. Dead center. I don't see anything on the fiberglass. Looks like the 22 Magnum ain't enough. Let's step it on up. Next up on the list, we're going to be shooting the Rossi R92 357 38 Special. We're going to be shooting 158 grain, moving at about 1,800 foot per second. 357 Magnum. Let's see if we can get through the hay bale. Punching about dead center again. Oh, my bad. I had the safety off. Punching through the dead center with a 357 Magnum. Here we go. Woo! I seen some hay fly off that thing. Well, I might have seen hay fly, but didn't know 357 get through there. Let's step it on up to the 44 Magnum. Up next on the list, we're going to be using my Ruger 44 Magnum. This is a Deerfield. The bullet we're going to be using is a 240 grain, moving at about 1,300 foot per second. Let me, oh, drop my damn bullet, hang on. Let me rack that back. There we go, now we're in there. All right, safety off since last time I forgot to turn it off. Here we go, the 44 Magnum, finna punch through the hay bale. I'm shooting again about dead center. Here we go. Woo! Boy, look at the hay fly on that thing. Let's see what it done. Once again, nothing on the fiberglass. Let's step it up to some rounds that are moving a little bit faster. Now we're getting into some hot rounds here. I got this Remington 700 precision rifle. It's a heavy barrel, bull barrel on it. The bullet we're gonna be using is a full metal jacket, 55 grain, moving about 3,200 foot per second. This bullet right here is hot. We're gonna load her up in there and we're gonna see. It is 5.56. I'll punch through this hay bale. Oh. Woo-wee, boy, this thing heavy. Here we go. I'm gonna aim about dead center again along them other ones. Going on fire. 5.56 versus the hay bale. Woo! Oh man. That thing was loud. Let's go look. It might have been loud, but it didn't get through there. 3,200 foot per second with the 5.56. Ain't enough. Let's step it on up. Man, it's hotter than a $2 pistol out here. Oh man, let's keep the video going, all right? Here we got the Ruger American 243. This right here is a 100 grain bullet, about double the weight of the bullet we just shot, moving about 2,900 foot per second. So twice as heavy and moving just about the same speed. Let's see what this here 243 will do against that hay bale. All right, we're going hot. 243 going against the hay bale. Oh, Papa, I should have went and got me some daggone earplugs. Shoot, boy, I can't hear nothing but ringing right now. That's all I can hear. I might not can hear nothing but ringing, but I tell you what, I can see. I can see there ain't no daggone hole in that fiberglass right there. Well, this video getting more and more exciting as I go. All right, now, we're gonna step it up to some even bigger calibers. I'm gonna see if I can't find something stuff in my ears. Let's go. There you go. Hell, I can't hear nothing. That didn't work. All right, I didn't have no 9mm shells, so I found me some spun 410 shells. I got them wedged in there good because that last gun I shot, man, my ears still ringing. We moving on up now to the big bad 1 ounce rifled slug. We're gonna be firing her out of my trusty Rossi, one of my favorite shotguns that I got. This slug is gonna be traveling about 1,600 foot per second. That means she be kicking. All right now. Woo! The Rossi rifle 12 gauge slug. Here we go. Oh, boy. Woo-wee! Damn, that thing kicked. Whew. I tell you what, that thing kicked like a mule, but it ain't going through that hay bale. Let's step on up to some real rifle rounds. Wait a minute. I couldn't find my paper just then. They had all my info on it, but this right here is the Marlin 336 stainless steel in 30-30. This is a tried, true, tested round right here down here in the South. People use this for hog hunting, deer hunting, just about anything. This is a bad boy. This is 150 grain, moving about 1,900 foot per second. These rounds shot through one of my steel plates. We're gonna see if it'll get through this here hay bale. Have y'all been surprised so far? Let me know down in the comments. Are we gonna be able to get through this hay bale today? I think we got 3 more guns left. Here we go. The 30-30 versus the hay bale. Hell, this gun right here got a safety too. My bad. All right, 30-30 versus the hay bale. Here we go. Wee, boy, that blew a little bit off of it. Doggone, boy. That daggum hay bale tougher than $2 pig steak. Let's move on up to another round. Now, something I'm really excited to shoot right here. This is the Marlin 444. There's the bullet right there. Hang on. Look at it up next to my pinky. That thing's as long as my pinky. All right, here we go. This bullet right here is 240 grains, running about 2,400 foot per second. So yeah, this ain't gonna be punching. I'ma aim about dead center like always. I'm finna send this boy down through here. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Oh shoot. Damn. Damn, that thing got some punch. She might have some punch, but she didn't have enough. I'm surprised. Let's move it on up. This right here is a special gun. It belongs in my family. This is a Remington Model 700 30-06. And I just want y'all to look at this gun and how beautiful it is. Got a big Bushnell scope on it. Shooting this massive 30-06 round, 180 grain. This gun never gets shot. It stays in the safe. But today, we're gonna see if it can't punch through this hay bale. All right, here we go. The 30-06 right here. Bad boy. Through the hay bale. Woo! That thing thumping. It's thumping, but it ain't getting through that hay bale. I had some faith in the old 30-06. We're on the last gun now, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. We're on the final gun. This right here is a Weatherby 7mm mag. This is my papa's gun. He passed away and he left it to me. And this is the biggest round I got right here. This gun is traveling about 3,000 foot per second. Got a 180 grain projectile. This is a true magnum right here. Give you a little hindsight of what I'm talking about. This bullet right here has the same knockdown power at about 300 yards as that 30-30 did sitting right up there on that hay bale. So this thing has got some knockdown power. All right, the final gun. Are we gonna be able to get through this here hay bale? It all comes down to this. 7mm mag. Here we go. I'm nervous as a damn long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs to go look, because this is our last chance right here, y'all. Dog it. Well, we didn't get through. I hate to admit it, but I had some people told me they didn't think I was gonna get through it. I thought I was gonna be able to get through it. But you know how we do here on Sam Moore 138. I will get through this hay bale. So this might have stopped us on part 2. But come back for part 3, and by God, I promise you, we will be getting through this hay bale. Before I leave, I want to give a couple thanks to some people. I wanted to thank Kyle Pulse for sponsoring this video. He gave me this here hay bale to shoot at. I really appreciate it, man, a whole lot. He also loaned me that 444 Marlin over there. He thought it was going to punch through it. I don't know if you're going to watch this video or not, Kyle, but the 444 did not make it. Another shout out to Corey Kennedy. He loaned me the 243 to try and get through here. That's a really sweet gun. I appreciate him loaning it to me. It's a good friend of mine. And also my pa. Shout out to my dad for letting me get that beautiful 30-06 to try and get through here. Hate we didn't get through it. Part 2, I don't want to call it a failure, because now we're going to part 3. And by God, part 3 is something you ain't gonna want to miss. Oh, here, I can take these out. Part 3 gonna be something you ain't gonna want to miss. Like, share, subscribe, sub, by God. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.